Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Break the Huddle. I'm Nathan Johnston, and today I'm going to break down my top three coaching hires during the 2024 offseason. Starting with a big one at number one, head coach of the Texas A&M Aggies, Mike Elko, coming over from Duke. We know what he was able to do at Duke in such a short amount of time. Biggest reason why I think he's going to be a top hire for the A&M Aggies, for the first reason and probably the biggest reason, he knows how to recruit in that area. This is a former assistant for Jimbo Fisher. He knows the lay of the land. He knows what that program needs to get over that next hump. Look, Mike Elko is a guy with a lot of experience in college football. He played at University of Penn in the late 1990s as a safety. He knows what defense works. And he's had a lot of, like I said, he's had a lot of coaching experience in his first 2 years at Duke. He went 16-9, which to me is a great record. He has valuable experience working for Notre Dame. Before that, he was working at Wake Forest, Bowling Green, with some great coaches during those eras. But that's my number one. I think what it comes down to is Mike Elko knows how to get the most out of his players. He knows how to build a program that's in shambles. Duke was not a great program before he got there. We all know that they were known to be a basketball school, and by the time he left, their football program was doing better than their basketball program. So hats off to Mike Elko. He earned this spot, and I personally think, yes, he's going to have challenges heading into the SEC. It's not going to be easy. He's got his work cut out for him. But when it comes to resources, when it comes to recruiting, when it comes to all the bells and whistles, College Station is the place to be. And I think Mike Elko is the right guy for that job. Coming in at number two, Jed Fish, former head coach of the Arizona Wildcats, now going over to replace Kalen DeBoer at the University of Washington, the Huskies. This is a great hire for the Washington Huskies. And Brad, you mentioned it in your top 10 as well. This is a guy that never played high school or college football. All he wanted to do was coach for Steve Spurrier at the University of Florida. So he enrolled there, got his degree in criminology, and pretty cool. If you've never gotten a chance to check out this guy's career, I mean, he started out as a defensive coordinator for PK Young Developmental Research School in Gainesville, Florida, I believe when he was a student there in 1997. Fast forward, he gets a job as a GA from 99 to 2000 at Florida. Then he gets a job with the Houston Texans, becomes an offensive assistant for the Baltimore Ravens. Fast forward, much more NFL experience. Then he comes back to college, helps Michigan from 2015 to 2016, gets some experience at UCLA as an interim head coach and offensive coordinator in 2017. Then he helped the 2018 LA Rams and 2019 LA Rams coach with Bill Belichick, Sean McVay, and the list goes on. I mean, this guy has coached with the ball. And Brad, I just want to throw out this fact. This is something that I find intriguing, and this could be something looking forward. Let's say Jed Fish goes into Washington and he runs the table and he somehow has a successful tenure there. Let's say the next 2 to 3 years, right? They only lose 5 to 10 games and they're making Big Ten championships or they're making playoffs. This is a really cool fact that I don't think a lot of people know. His college roommate was Howie Roseman, the current general manager of the Philadelphia Eagles. And we know that the Eagles are kind of in a transitional stage right now. If that head coach heads out in the next couple of years, look for Jed Fish to maybe be a front runner for that new head coaching job for the Philadelphia Eagles, or maybe even a coordinator spot if he kind of, wants to take a step back and gets tired of the grind of recruiting at the college stage. I think that's something to keep in mind very heavily. He's from the Northeast. He's from New Jersey. He loves it up there. Never count him out. But yeah, I thought that was a really cool fact. I had to throw that in there. And then for number three, this is not going to be a hot pick for a lot of guys, but I'm going to go with Jeff Choate, the defensive coordinator from Texas, who is now transitioning to a head coaching spot at Nevada. Brad, you and I know about this guy. He's had much success at the FCS level, coaching at Montana State. He was a player at Montana Western. He's from the Midwest. He knows how to recruit. He knows how to get the best out of his guys at the FCS level. And I personally believe going into the Mountain West Conference, this is a great fit for him. You know, we've seen Nevada kind of up and down in the rankings throughout the last decade or two. And I think this is a great opportunity for Nevada to get back on the map. They have been horrendous over the last couple of years. And now they hire a great guy in Jeff Choate, who has, like I said, a lot of experience at a lot of different schools. And yeah, I think he's going to end up panning out in Nevada. Again, is it going to be a playoff team? Probably not. But this is a guy that can come in there and win 7 to 9 games, maybe. We'll see. But those are my top three.